Jeremy Kyle at Drive on talkRADIO.
Are we on? Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed to Ian Collins. Just after 4 o'clock, it is Monday the 13th of September 2021, and I didn't think I'd get to say this, but this is Jeremy Kyle, live and exclusive across the United Kingdom on talkRADIO, and so happy to be here. And I just, it's really weird. I've worked on television for 15 years. Before that, I've done a lot of radio, and I find myself today quite nervous. It's been a while, and I was walking around this morning and I was thinking, how do you start something like this? What do you say? Well, let's start by talking about the one thing that people would expect me to talk about, which is what I did on television for 14 and a half years that I'm very proud of. But we will know that there has been a situation, a tragic situation, and much has been written and much has been said. Now, for legal reasons, this is a fact. I can't talk about that. But let me tell you this. When I can, I will, and it will be on this radio station. But for now, that's a closed chapter. What's important is this radio station. To be back at talkRADIO means so much to me. This as a medium has always been my first love. Long before television, it was radio. That ability to just deal with people, speak to people. Just, it's so intrusive. And my love of radio has always been there. And to be back here and to use it in I hope, the right way is important. And I've listened to talkRADIO from its inception, and I know how successful it is. I know how it's growing and knocking everybody out of the park. And why is that? It's because it's the home of common sense, and that just isn't a line. That's because this radio station believes in debate, in democracy. It doesn't believe in saying that if you have an opinion that's different to anybody else's, that, I don't know, you should be pushed away somewhere. Surely the world is about discussing whatever is going on. And as long as I'm sat in this chair, debate, whatever your opinion, whatever my opinion, that's what this is all about from my point of view. And then you come to why now, Jez? And I was thinking about this as well. And I did an exclusive with The Sun last week when we talked about this show. And I was very honest to Simon, who will be on the show later on, actually, with Showbiz. And I said that the last 2.5 years have been, on the one hand, good for me. I've had a son, Oliver, who's listening but doesn't understand. And I was also lucky enough to nurse my dad, who sadly passed 6 weeks ago, but he had an amazing sense of humour. And he said to me, listen, can you do me a favour? Because, and this is absolutely true, he said, you have gone on and on for 2 years, banging on about what you think and all this. Could you just go back to work? Okay, could you just go and do it? He sadly passed. I was with him. And I promised him I'd get back to work. And that's a bigger issue as well, because surely it's time this country went back to work. Surely it's time that we all did what we can to get back to work and move on from this horrific pandemic. But we have to, I think, step forward and do the best that we can. So for me, now is the right time. And just, being completely and utterly truthful with you. There will be people who are tuning in going, Jeremy Kyle, come on. That's the bloke that shouts at people. Or it'll be Jeremy Kyle, he used to be on radio, we love him. It was always very Marmite. Give us a chance. Rome wasn't built in a day, and trust me, this radio show, however many meetings we've had that I've tried to be aware of and try and understand with the producers, they're very good people, by the way. They're looking at me through the glass. Let me give you some idea of how my team have approached today. They have a sweepstake going on that I will be sacked before 5 o'clock, which isn't going to happen. I promise you. It's not going to happen. Or it might do, I don't know. But listen, this is your show. Whatever you want to talk about, however you want to talk about it. We want to hear from you, okay? I want your opinions. We want to talk about things. We want to go through it. There'll be news, there'll be sport, there'll be travel, there'll be weather, there'll be everything. Unfortunately, you got my ugly mug. But this is the other thing. Always look into the camera. Yes, we're here. So listen. Dear listener, because I think there's 3 of you right now, you can get tweeting. I know about this. You can tweet at talkRADIO. You can email via the website. It's talkradio.co.uk, or you can call me right now. This is Jeremy Kyle. It's 0344 499 1000. I got through it. This is Jeremy Kyle on talkRADIO.